Hi friends, Beth Rolls here. Today I want to talk about what happens to a marriage after the babies come and what we should do with our expectations. So I wrote The Authentic Wife. You can find it on Amazon this Friday, November 9th. Talking about chapter 3 today. A new chapter begins because when my babies came, everything changed. And it wasn't that I was overwhelmed by parenting. It was that I had to, own the fact that through the course of the whole relationship up until that point, I just did everything. Because I was like type A and perfectionist and a controller, and it was much easier for me to just do everything and do it right, and then it was done. And I allowed that to happen. So then when the babies came and I just literally did not have time to do everything, then shit just really hit the fan, because I was like, hey, step up. You got to help me. If you want me to spend time with you, you've got to do something so I have time to spend time with you. I'm like drowning here, especially in the beginning when I was breastfeeding and like stuck in the chair. Like I'm literally just stuck here. And it was like my world was suddenly slow motion, because I could just see everything pass me by. Like all the 40,000 things that I would normally be doing right now are just not getting done. And I'm just sitting in this chair, loving it, loving my baby, bonding with her, but nothing's getting done. So I want to talk about those expectations, because I did this to myself. It's so easy to sit in the chair, go, oh my God, I have a horrible husband. He won't help me. He won't do anything for me. And who did I marry? It's much easier to sit there and then to go, yeah, I did this. I created this. I totally allowed it to happen. And it was perfectly okay when I had time for it, and now it's not. So I didn't marry a horrible man. He's just living the way he's lived for the previous, what would it have been? I don't know, 6 years or something when she came. So my authentic action step for chapter 3 in The Authentic Wife is to release your partner from all expectations. Any roles that he's playing, his role of man, husband, father, whatever you have, when we put those expectations on somebody else, we're actually putting a cage on them, not dissimilar to the cage that we already live with from our own conditioning. We are saying, like, you have to fit into this role, you're going to do these things, and it's going to be perfect. And I can control everything by putting you in this cage. People don't work that way. Not your children, not your husband, not your wife. Nobody functions well in a cage. Obviously, I'd put one over myself that had created this situation that I was in once the babies came. I had co-created that situation exactly as it was, and it was here for my growth. Figure out how to step up and not do everything, how to ask for the help that I needed, how to, give more time to taking care of myself instead of just other people as well. And really to back away from this idea that I had to do it all for it to be like done right or to be happy with it. So that's it, chapter 3. Release your husband from any expectations, and then start to work on reacting. So go on the breath, do some meditation, stop creating all these stories in your head about what an awful person he is, and definitely stop venting to anybody else, because they will join you in telling you, how awful he is, and they'll plan your divorce for you and you'll be done. So that's it. I hope that helped, and I will see you guys later. Bye.